Good afternoon, guys. I am going to hang out here for a little bit, see if anybody kicks on. But I was just talking about some Friday afternoon calls. You guys are probably already off work today. I hope you are anyways. Probably get started in another 30 seconds or so.
Hello, sir. How you doing?
What's up, man?
Hey, man. I'm trying to get to work. I need $2 to get on the bus if you can help me.
Oh, I don't know if I have any cash.
I hate to bother you.
I don't have any cash.
God, any kind of change?
I don't have any in here.
Alrighty.
I'm sorry, man.
It's okay.
Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and get started. So I was just going to go ahead and just talk about the calls that I was running today. And hope I listed this as a public video. So I did a early morning maintenance today, and it was on a brand new system that I had just done recently. I had just put this system in. One viewer, yeah. I had just put a system in this past winter. In fact, it was the first system that Fox Family Heating and Air put in, and so I went back and did the maintenance on it. And guess what? Everything was great on it. It's kind of weird doing maintenances on systems you just installed like 5 months ago. You like go back there and you just say some encouraging words to it, like, "You're gonna do great, buddy. You're gonna live a long, healthy life." Stroke it, shine it up. It was kind of weird though. The condenser coils were actually a little dirty, so I had to take those. I install roots, so you're able to take those panels off, those now, and clean them very easily. That is so nice on those roots. You just take one screw off, and you just take one screw off the panel on all four sides, and you can take basically the whole system apart and clean them up. That's really nice. So easy maintenance first thing this morning. Second call I went out to was a 5-year-old York package unit on the roof, and she said that they had added refrigerant to it before. Also, she said that, that, I don't know if you guys know that company. There's like a whole house monitoring company called Vivint, Vivint. They basically replaced their thermostat. What's up, Derek? They basically replaced their thermostat and did like the alarm system, and I don't know what else the cameras, I knew they had some cameras going on too. But I don't like it when those companies come in and change the thermostats. It turned out there was, turn my audio up? Gosh, man. No! What's going on? Alright, well, let me see if I can here. Let me see here. Oh. That probably helps, huh? I think that probably helps. So, I was talking about the 5-year-old York that I went over to, and they let me know if that volume's up now, please. Let's see. I think it is. Yeah, anyways, so turns out there was no real issue with the thermostat. The only thing that I did notice was that they did a horrible job of installing that thermostat. It was all crooked and everything. Like, dang, man, that's messed up. No quality at all. I'm wondering if you guys can hear me now. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Oh, sweet. That's funny, Derek. You're a funny guy. That's funny. Okay, anyways, so real easy on the 5-year-old York. Basically, they were low on refrigerant. They were low on refrigerant last year. Micro-channel condenser coil and a copper evap coil. So I didn't see any oil anywhere, which was kind of mysterious to me. I was trying to use my sniffer to see if I could find any oil or any leaks, and either my sniffer is getting dumb. I've had it for a few years, so I have the Inficon, the good one. There's like a cheapy Inficon, and then there's a good one, like it was like $380 a couple years ago. Oh, I messed that one as a root. Oh yeah, those with the thermostats, Derek. Yeah, those guys setting up the thermostats. That's pretty funny. That's a pretty easy call though, huh? Yeah, I end up setting them back up with my own Honeywell 6000 thermostat. Like, yeah, this thermostat doesn't work. You're gonna need a new one. Right now, I'm heading over to pick up some food for my wife's party tomorrow, so her graduation party. But yeah, so I added some refrigerant back to that system. I got them up and going, so they're cooling. But I added some dye to the system. Hopefully, dye doesn't clog microchannel. I'm hoping that, yeah. So I've not experienced, not a lot of experience with microchannel yet. So, but I have seen the cross section of the microchannel, and those holes are small. So I wonder if you guys have had any issues with dye and microchannel. So we're gonna go back there. I set the appointment up for a month from now. We're gonna go out there and do the leak search. As a new owner, I'm kind of I don't think I'm doing it right. Like when I worked for my last company, we would set up a leak search, like an official leak search, and it was like $500 or $600. So we would add refrigerant to the system, and we would insert dye, but then we would set up an appointment for the leak search, and the leak search was like $539. And if we found the leak, then most of the time the $539 that they put towards the leak search would go towards the cost of the repair. So if they had a coil, came out to like $1,500, or came up to $1,500, $2,000, then that $539 would go towards the evap coil or whatever it was leaking. So let me. Oh, hey Mike, what's happening? I'm using my LG phone, my personal phone now. So, because I kept using that 360p and I kept getting that gray screen. So, I'm going to type in an address here, and then I'm going to finish talking. Sure am doing a lot while I'm driving. That's probably not smart, huh? So my last call I thought was the funniest. I just went over, or I got a call yesterday, and the guy's like, "Hey, I got a package unit." You know, he owns a store. He owns it's a smoke shop is actually what it is, and he's like, "Hey, I got a package unit, and I already got a crane to put the unit on the roof. Can you come over and tell me how much it would cost to wire it up?" like, sure, yeah, no problem. That sounds, I'm down for that. I get over there, and it's like, I don't know, it's like a 7 or 8 year old Goodman package unit, right? And I go through and I'm like, shit, this thing looks awful. Like, you're gonna hook this thing up to your system? I didn't say that, but I was just like thinking in my head, like, dang, all right. So I started looking at it. Did I even want to do the job? I'm like, shoot, man, I'm gonna tell him straight up, there's no guarantees that this thing's gonna work. I hooked my gauges up to it, and I did see that it does have a good sitting pressures, so I'm okay with the pressures that are in there right now, but no guarantees that the compressor and anything is going to work. So I let him know that. Told him I could do the sheet metal I can do the sheet metal work to hook the system up. I can run the gas, and I can run the electrical. However, the system that you have put on your roof is a single phase system. It's a Goodman residential single phase system. And the power coming into your disconnect is 3-phase. So I was like, well, I don't even know if that can't even work, right? So I was thinking in my head, like, that can't even work. So I called my uncle, who's a contractor, electrician. He's on his own electrical company. Oh, Eric, it's a Goodman. I mean, I know. But I talked to my uncle, and he says, oh, it's not a problem. I've done this about 100 times. He says, take the middle leg out of the 3-phase disconnect. Just don't fuse that, or just cap that middle leg, and you'll have 220 to the system. And I'm like, are you sure? And like, it's my Uncle John. I can't. The guy's a genius. He's done electrical all his life. He was the director of facilities at Disneyland for 30 years. So if anyone knows how to, it won't work. So Eric, tell me, man. Tell me how this is gonna work, dude. It won't work so long as the wires can handle the amperage of a single phase unit, which is going to be higher than 3-phase unit that was there most likely. All right, I'm gonna look at that note, and I'm gonna talk to you later about it on Mike's chat later. So yeah, so that was a pretty interesting call. So my uncle says we can do it, and I told him, it's a 20 amp system, and I told him that I would just hook 10 wire up to the load side of the disconnect, and like my uncle said, just leave out the middle leg. So 10 wire. Eric says, Eric's smart, everyone, so I listen to what Eric has to say. You only have 220 if it's a 220 volt disconnect, and if it's 480, no, it's 230, and you have 220 volt unit, it's not going to work. I know it's, I looked at the, oh gosh, it's so nerve-wracking now. I'm going to have to talk to you. But yeah, I told the owner about it and said, hey, you got 3-phase going to it, and he was pretty clueless to it. So yeah, that's kind of how my day went. I will try and catch up with you guys on the chat tonight so we can talk about this, and so I can look like a fool for a little bit, because hey, everyone's got to learn, right? Brought to you by M&M's. This is what I do all day. Drive around eating my candy. Okay, guys. Well, that is about it. And I don't really have much else to talk about. But I'm taking this weekend off, Saturday and Sunday. I'll be back at work Monday. And I'm already booked out. already booked out till Thursday. So yeah, it got hot here quick, and all of a sudden I started getting calls, man. So that was crazy. I was like, whoa, this summer's gonna take off for sure. Damn. Yesterday I was just getting nailed with calls. I was just like in my phone trying to find time for people. So, but that's fun. That's cool. Loving it. Babaji. Thanks for watching, man. Yeah, I don't really have much else to talk about. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. And I will talk to you guys later on Mike's chat. I'm going to try and poke in there and see if I can learn something from Eric. Hi, Brent. Okay, guys. We'll see ya.